YouTube, what's going on, man? We got another video of The Truth Is, but this time I see you guys like the other video with the Kai Cenat shit, but this time we're gonna react to another one, but it's titled Adin, Ross, and Speed are the biggest sellouts in streaming. So we're gonna react to this video, man. Let me know what you guys think. It's probably gonna be another BS video like the other one was with Kai Cenat, but let's watch it, man. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get it.
In the online streaming space, there are a few big streamers that are dominating. These streamers have gotten so big, they have become more famous than traditional celebrities, with the most famous people in the world showing up to these streamers' homes for exposure. Things have shifted, and Hollywood stars are no longer the most influential people anymore. Now it's the young streamers. In theory, this should have been better for society, as for the most part, streamers are regular independent people making content, not puppets doing what the Hollywood elite tell them to do. But the moment the...
Bro, I'm not sure if this is called fashion or not, but this kind of looks crazy. Coming from a person who sings country music, I wonder who decided to style him, cause this is not it, bro.
Doing what the Hollywood elite tell them to do. But the moment the button pushers realized streaming is the new Hollywood, they infiltrated the community by buying out the biggest streamers. Now these massive streamers are being used like the rest of the Hollywood puppets, pushing content that will influence their viewers in the worst ways. Today we will be exposing two of the biggest streamers, Adin Ross and Speed, for what they have become, sellout planted puppets. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be exposing the two biggest streamers on the internet, Adin, Ross, and Speed. Let's get right into it. As the streaming community continues to grow, it is starting to reach its peak. Streamers have become so popular nowadays that they have started making more money than pro star athletes. The world is watching the commercialization of streaming happening in real time. The biggest streamers are reaching a level that you can't make it to without selling out. Now their streams aren't about fun and entertainment. It has become a tool to misguide the youth, just like all of Hollywood. Today we will be exposing two of the biggest streamers on the internet.
Why both of them got a bird chest, bro?
Starting with the biggest sellout of them all, Adin Ross. Adin Ross was one of the first streamers to make it to the very top, signing a reported $150 million streaming deal with Kick, and having superstar guest rappers appearing on his stream early on. With Adin, it's different than it is with the other streamers. Adin Ross seems to be one of the first streamer industry plants ever, as he became famous from his association to LeBron James' son, Bronny James. Adin Ross started getting popular in 2020 after joining a 2K group called A&E, where he somehow met LeBron James' son, Bronny. Adin and Bronny hit it off and became friends, which led to the two streaming 2K gameplay together. Not long after they started playing and became friends, Bronny would introduce LeBron to Adin while they were playing 2K on stream. This stream would end up going viral, obviously gaining Adin a massive audience overnight. This is clear-cut evidence that Adin's success wasn't natural, as I find it extremely hard to believe Adin would have...
He said Adin's success wasn't natural. How was it natural, bro? He was literally creating content, playing games with LeBron James' son. How is that natural? And then Bronny introduced Adin to LeBron. Like, how is that not natural? Everything he's saying is just like, sounds like a hater for real.
Randomly known LeBron James' son. Also, the fact that LeBron took time out of his day to show up to his stream when Adin Ross was a no-one makes zero sense. I believe Adin was clearly planted, as he was the main man leading the commercialization of streaming. He paved the way for streamers like Speed, Kai Cenat, and Neon to sell out. It's clear he was planted, and it's why he has become so successful. Adin started growing an even bigger fan base after launching his online eBay contest, which was...
Yo, y'all think Adin sold his soul, bro? The type of shit I feel like he be on, I don't know. I feel like it could be 50-50. I feel like out of all the streamers, I feel like Adin probably did sell his soul. I don't know, bro.
A huge success, going viral all over social media. This was around the same time all the big name artists would begin streaming with Adin, as he was becoming the hottest thing on the internet. Every rapper dropping a project wanted to be a part of Adin's streams, which only made him even more famous. And it's the same thing that happened with Kai Cenat. His streams would begin to go super viral, making their ways all over the internet. This led to Adin signing a massive deal with the streaming site Kick, worth a reported $150 million. While this seemed like a massive come-up for Adin, in reality, it was just a giant sellout move. See, the only reason the streaming site Kick was created was because Twitch banned gambling streams on their platform. In the streaming world, you will find many gambling streamers, and these gambling streamers are usually sponsored by online casino websites like Stake. Stake would sign sponsorship deals with these streamers, so they can play on their website while streaming it live to their young impressionable fans. The whole purpose for this was to create future gambling addicts that would make these casinos money until their death. Adin Ross was one of these sellouts pushing gambling on the youth. Kick was reportedly giving these streamers millions of dollars a month, with it being reported Adin was one of the highest earners benefiting from this. But eventually, Twitch banned gambling streams, and this was terrible for Stake as they were making so much money from having these streamers promote gambling. Since Twitch wasn't going to let streamers gamble on their site anymore, Stake decided that they would just create their own streaming site, where in all the streams, the streamers will be promoting gambling. Adin Ross was one of the first people to sign this deal, signing a deal worth millions, and that also had shares in the company. Now Adin runs around recruiting new streamers to join Kick and promote gambling to their followers. This is truly horrible. Not all money is good money. What Adin and other creators that push gambling are...
Not all money is good money, bro. You're acting like he's robbing the bank or doing some type of fraud. He's literally gambling, bro. You feel me? It's not illegal to gamble.
Doing is definitely selling out. They know that they're ruining the lives of millions of young people who will get hooked to gambling at a young age. Gambling addiction is a very serious thing. I personally have had family members who suffer from gambling addictions, and I have seen firsthand how it ruined their lives and family. These online casinos know that if Adin Ross could influence his young fans to become gamblers, they would become their customers for life, and those that are too young to gamble will become future customers eventually. This is why these gambling companies are signing these streamers, and it's pure evil. Adin Ross has made tens of millions of dollars promoting this addiction to his followers, and sadly, no one seems to call him out about it. Another thing Adin is widely known for is acting fruity on his streams. The streamer plant Adin has earned himself a reputation.
That's one of the things. That's probably the main reason why I feel like he probably sold his soul. Cause I don't feel like he acts that way outside of the streaming or the streams. I feel like he's just a normal guy. But I feel like when the camera's on, he just acts super sus. You know what I'm saying? Which is not a problem, but just like he's like extra. You feel me? Like Speed is.
For being a sus streamer. He is often flirting with the idea that he's gay. Adin first started going viral for acting fruity on streams with big rappers in order to bait a reaction out of them. He would be seen trolling rappers by freestyling.
That's kind of crazy though. Like this is type crazy though. I never seen this before, but this is crazy.
Bait a reaction out of them. He would be seen trolling rappers by freestyling and saying very questionable things. Like we see in this stream, where Adin can be seen in a hot tub with another man, bending over in front of him, clearly being sus. This isn't just a funny skit. This is what they planted Adin in for. This is why in so many streams, he is doing this exact same behavior. He is pushing the same agenda Hollywood and the music industry are pushing. They are trying to demasculate the youth by desensitizing them to this kind of behavior. There should be no reason a so-called straight man should be acting like this on stream. He is doing it because of what they're paying him to push. It's not a strike of luck that Adin made it this big. He was clearly planted in the industry to misguide the youth, and what he did to his fans clearly proves that. On March 2nd, Adin Ross introduced a new type of stream. During these streams, Adin would invite random fans and dare them to do things for a chance to win some money. The audience of these streams would quickly find out that that money was going to cost them more than they should pay. From the dares Adin had his fans doing, you can see he's a very disturbed young man. He dared one person to use the bathroom on his sister and then break her TV with a bat. He made another person eat dog poop and made another person get themselves fired. He also offered $20,000 to a person so they can pepper spray themselves and drink hot sauce while shaving their heads live for his audience to watch. Adin had no issues embarrassing his followers for the entertainment of his viewers. It was like he was putting his own fans through a humiliation ritual. Also, he can make more money. This shows how evil Adin Ross truly is. He was treating his audience like peasants and laughing at them while they did it. This is truly a soulless man. Streamers Streamers like Adin Ross and Kai Cenat are a perfect example of streamers who sold their soul. Adin Ross was making more than enough money by just streaming and giving his fans what they wanted, but he wanted more and more, and had no issue selling out the very audience he built for money, pushing gambling addictions on them, pushing the Lil Nas X agenda on them, and even degrading them live for his entertainment. This is what having no soul looks like. It is not hard to see at all that Adin Ross is a plant put on the world stage to promote the destructive values the button pushers want pushed, just like we see from one of the biggest streamers in the world, IShowSpeed. Speed has become one of the most famous streamers in the world. He is known as one of the fastest growing streamers, as he once gained 1 million subscribers in just 1 week. Speed is way more toxic than your average streamer, as he's always yelling, cursing, and even barking like a dog. Speed got so famous after clips of him going over the top went viral on social media, building him a fan base overnight. Speed went from a nobody streaming in his bedroom to a streaming superstar, hanging out with massive celebrities like Ronaldo. The more toxic he was while streaming, the more popular he became. Even though Speed was extremely toxic, controversial, and beyond edgy, he would continue to grow no matter what, all while somehow avoiding getting cancelled. It's almost like they approved his dangerous behavior, as the more that he did it, the more famous he became. Speed got banned from Twitch back in 2021 for telling a girl during an online e-date that he would R-word her. He made what was supposed to be seen as an edgy joke, but it went extremely too far, making the young girl on the stream visibly uncomfortable. IShowSpeed asked the girl if they were the last 2 people left on Earth, would she hook up with him to repopulate the world? The girl seems to reject Speed, which led to him responding, "Who's gonna stop me?" This is when the girl looked at him confused, with Speed then telling her, if we were the last 2 people in the world, who's gonna stop me? Insinuating that no one would be around to stop him from R-wording her.
Hey, hold on, wait, but look though, I got like a psychological question, okay? Say if we're the last 2 people on Earth, and we had to reproduce to make the world continue. You reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine, and then the kids, no.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we're the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Jesus.
You're not stopping me! If we're the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me? Yeah, come on.
He said, come on.
This didn't go over well with the people on the internet, and quickly this ended up coming back to hurt him. Because of this, Twitch would ban him. Even though Twitch banned him, it wouldn't stop his growth though, as he only got bigger from this moment on. Eventually, Twitch would end up reversing the ban back in 2023. Any other streamer would have been banned permanently for less, but for obvious reasons, this had zero effect on Speed. In 2023, everyone thought Speed would be banned from streaming on YouTube forever after one of his stunts went completely wrong. While Speed was on a YouTube live stream with over 25,000 live viewers, he ended up flashing his man junk to the camera. He was on stream playing a horror game when a jump scare made him jump out of his seat, and he began thrusting the air as his junk became revealed. Speed quickly ended the stream and told his audience it was all an accident, but the damage was already done, as a fan had screen recorded it, spreading it all over the internet. Fans quickly began trolling him and calling him IShowMeat. After this happened, people were wondering if Speed had finally gotten cancelled. He exposed his junk to thousands of live.
Speed is definitely one of those creators where I could tell like he's really just doing it for the content. Like I feel like he's really like a chill, laid back dude. But I feel like just for the content, he gotta entertain. He gotta just stay in character until the video's over. You know what I'm saying? Which I respect. You know, because nobody wants someone that's kind of boring. But yeah.
Viewers on YouTube. We all know how strict YouTube's community guidelines are, so everyone was expecting Speed to get kicked off the platform. But according to YouTube, Speed's channel wasn't banned because they deemed it an accident. But if you ask me, I'm not so sure it was an accident at all. I watched a censored version that's available on YouTube, and to me, that doesn't seem like it was an accident. Ask yourself, how does this even happen by accident? If he were wearing pants, which he was, this wouldn't just happen. He obviously adjusted himself to make this happen. This was all planned, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this was Speed's hazing humiliation ritual. We have seen so many other celebrities doing this before they reach the next level, and this is exactly what happened with Speed, as after this, Speed only became even bigger. For whatever reason, Speed is special. Not only did he grow his audience, but he literally gained 1 million subs in 1 week, which if you ask me is rather suspicious and very plantish. On top of that, no matter what he does, he can't be cancelled. It's almost like though.
Yo, like what video made him grow that fast? Like what video took him from 0 to 1 million a week. Cause that's wild, bro. I never heard some shit like that. Like, only time I heard it was with him, honestly. Like, I never heard any other content creator, YouTuber that's jumped that fast. You know what I'm saying? That sounds pretty crazy.
Those who run these platforms are encouraging him to do these things by not banning him. They're the ones who are putting Speed in your face because they want him to influence the youth. Speed, just like Adin, is also being used to push the Lil Nas X agenda. Speed, just like...
Yeah, I'm not sure why. That's very interesting, though, how both of them act kind of sus like that. You know what I'm saying? For no reason, too.
Adin is known for his sus antics. Some time ago, when Adin was doing the blind date streams, he invited iShow Speed to participate in a blind date. When Speed was introduced to his blind date, it just so happened to be a trans person named Ava. Speed not only began involving the trans person in the streams, but they began to so-called date. Now, I don't know if they actually dated or not, even though online it said they did. I did see Speed jokingly come out as gay and claim that he's with that trans person.
He likes you. I know he do. Not for real W couple though. That's my baby daddy, y'all. Let me tell you something, bro, chat. Before I was doing YouTube,
Yo, I can't believe this shit.
bro, it was so easy to find girls, bro. It was chat and easy to find a girl, bro. You know why, bro? Cause like it was like they didn't really like, you know, like really like wanted something, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, y'all? I'm sorry, y'all, but the truth is I'm really not, y'all. I just, like, when I get angry, I'll probably say some like, very intriguing things, man. But the truth is, I'm not, man. So basically, everybody thinks that I'm obviously homosexual. But I'm not homosexual. I'm heterosexual. It's just back there, I call something that very, like, I just, like, something that came out of me. And I didn't mean to say it. And that, I'm not.
What happened?
I said, like, it was like I came out, but I didn't came out, y'all. I love y'all boys, man. Like, I'm straight, right?
Yeah.
I'm straight.
I don't get any gay vibes. Even if you were gay, I would still love you.
Nah, yeah.
Listen.
Sorry, Adin, don't. Bro, I'm sorry. Adin, you right. If I was, though, but I'm not.
I'm saying it's okay.
Yeah, thank you. But I'm not okay.
No, I don't get that vibe from you, but I'm saying if you are, it's okay.
Thank you so much. But
Just like he did with Kai, when he and Kai ended up taking a shower live together during a stream. While this might seem like a big joke, there is an agenda behind this. They are trying to desensitize the youth to this sus behavior. That's why Speed is trolling about dating a trans and pretending to be gay. It's the...
Bro, we're gonna stop it right here, man. But hey, let me know what y'all think in the comments of this whole video, man. I see certain points that this YouTuber is talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they try to push this shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of seems like they did kind of sell their soul in a way, but who knows, man, nowadays. But if you're new to the channel, man, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's your boy Breezy, man. We're gone. Till next time, man.